Hey Contras, it's me, your favorite Diction Joe. Welcome to a new Let's Play series. That's right, it's one of the sub-goals from last month, Contradiction, Spot the Liar. This is a live-action game. In fact, it's gonna be like we're watching a movie. Don't tell the YouTube viewers that I have poop on my sweatshirt, please. It's a zip-up hoodie. Tell them that. Anyway, in this game, we're a detective and we go to a small town in the UK. Thanks for the reminder, Dee Dee. And we interview people. It's Nancy Drew, but live action. It's Nancy Drew, but live action. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to reset the game. I'm going to completely start a new game. Oh no, this is not what I want. There's an intro. We have to watch the okay, everybody, places. We're going to watch the prologue and then it'll begin.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation.
Should I get that hat for this?
Of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake?
Driving license.
Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system.
Not the BBC.
Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas
I'm British, so I'm gonna know everything.
Team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon.
Y'all taking notes?
As yet,
take notes.
She hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely
Kate waking Piggy up at all
on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Eden
Lodge.
Village.
Emma
was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the
looks familiar.
A few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
First person to see tonight. Solved it. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what was supposed to be happening now. In fact, just now. Did you like that intro? What do y'all think about Jenks? The winner of Drag Race? Jenks Monsoon? So here we have, I can try using the driver's license, which I will be doing soon, to buy alcohol. A piece of tape. With a piece of tape attached. So it was, that's crafting tape. That's the tape of someone who scrapbooks. So she was found in the woods, drowning. Well, she was already drowned when they found her, otherwise they would have saved her. Better do a, oh, do you want me to read it in my British voice? Well, you mean my homeland accent? Better do a spot of investigating around Eden Lodge. You also have things you haven't asked Simon and Emma about yet. So that gives us the clue of what to do next. And that's the main menu. Okay, all the buttons are working now. You can either walk through the town, which takes me back, to my hometown in England, or you can click the map, and we want to go to the lodge. Into the woods? Oh, we can just... Well, I do need to interview them, but I kind of want to see where the body was found. Go to the jetty. Like a Volkswagen jetty? Further into the wood. This looks like Arkansas.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Did I just do something good? I just found jewelry. Me immediately going to Antiques Roadshow, taking the jewelry. So we're definitely going to have to get something. Oh, I meant to go. We'll just use the map. All right, let's interview Simon, and so we need to go to Eden Lodge. His shoes are very pointed up. Like he walks like with his feet pointed very upwards. I love it when houses have names.
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions?
Thumb ring. He did it.
Yeah, thank you.
Only murderers wear thumb rings. Okay, I gotta take notes.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
Thumb ring.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
Jenks.
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
Do any of y'all wear normal clothes when you're in the house? Because I don't.
Oh, this'll be fine. Yeah.
If I wouldn't open the door wearing that.
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
I'm wearing shit-stained joggers. Oh, why is everyone suspicious? Because there's murder. So contradictions appear here, and then we have to call them out on their contradictions, by the way. So let's ask about Kate Vine's death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
I didn't say whose shit was on the joggers.
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's
Look
talented.
at the cookie jar.
She was full of life, Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware
What's that
of
shit on the fridge?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes.
We have to look at
She would
everything.
reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
I should move
It's
the
just
mouse.
a business management
Or-
training program for postgrads.
And you started
Use
this
it to
after you
point
left
at
college.
things.
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay.
Picking his nose. Oh. Now, about Kate's driver's license, I noticed that she had scrapbooking tape on it. Do you scrapbook? And if so, why are you sad? So these were the answers. Did we see any contradictions, chat? Any of y'all who have ever said, let's watch a movie together on this channel, this is literally your time to shine, because this is as close as I'm going to get to watching a movie with y'all because of copyright reasons. This is even better than a movie because I get to make choices. Only known Kate for 3 months. Is this a contradiction? That's not a contradiction. Let's ask about her driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
Not Shrek.
No, I don't think so. I've never seen it before.
Doesn't know anything about the license. However... Oh no, none of these are contradictions, are they? Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting. You only knew her for 3 months. But she was drunk. For 3 months. Can we still do votes for choices? Well, there aren't really any choices, but I do genuinely need y'all to find contradictions. I'm gonna need y'all to find contradictions. Because I take everything that everyone says as, Piggy is snoring.
Thank you.
Loudly
I'll be
back
later.
there. Alright, we need to question Emma.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Come to my window, Melissa Etheridge. Wait, what's this? Oh! Okay, Simon has an ugly
Very
bike.
trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
Ugly bike, thumb ring.
Looks like homebrew equipment.
Okay, so made their own beer.
This might come in handy.
Maybe I can use that on the thing in the wood on the pier. So he has an ugly bike and a thumb ring. Do we think he's a murderer? Ask the bike. So this is weird. Oh, now she answers the
Right, it's
door.
only a few questions.
Yeah.
So I noticed you have side bangs and your partner has a thumb ring. I think that if I were a detective, that's where you leave it. That's where you leave it. You don't even ask a questions. You just say what you noticed around the house and then wait for them to comment on it.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library.
Not this, Rob.
I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Great question.
Just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How...
So we're getting that from
noticeable
multiple
was that?
people.
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
The detective's hat? I kind of want to buy one while it's Amazon Prime Day and wear it for the next episode. This is not a very long game, so it's probably only going to last 2 or 3 episodes.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
We're going to get her started on some sunscreen. Okay? I noticed you don't lock your bicycle. Is it because it's ugly?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
We're going to get you started on a sunscreen and an evening retinol. So what's the situation with this? This is a contradiction. I guess it only works if it's a contradiction. Oh, I noticed that you have tools. It isn't worth asking. Me going into people's houses and questioning every single thing in their house. So I noticed there's a TV. Would you say you're rich? Does your OLED have burn-in from watching too much Antiques Road Trip? And then I break down and I go, okay, so I broke the OLED.
What's the
And then I confess. And then I
that's all
confess.
Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Oh, the old bottles belong to Simon. So if Simon has bottles and Simon uses a bike, something's not... You're telling me Simon has bottles and a bike?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Something about this. Immediate confession. Let's ask him about the unlocked bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah.
So you can't
there's
afford
no
a
bus
lock?
service to speak of around here, so
But
it's
you can
really the
afford
only way
that
to get
cookie
around.
jar? Something about that. Jenkins hasn't asked Simon about this yet.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers.
If that's illegal.
Except for James.
Is that legal?
I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Oh, maybe not kissing. Simon's homebrew. Simon told Jenks about the homebrew. I don't see any contradictions yet. Do you see contradictions? Everything adds up so far, in my opinion.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Piggy is snoring so freaking loudly on the cat. For those of you in the VOD, that's Piggy. He is snoring so loud. Wonder if forensics searched the jetty by the lake. You also haven't asked Emma. Oh, now we gotta ask Emma about the homebrew.
A few more questions.
So I
if you
noticed
don't
that
mind.
you have lace curtains. Have you always had a bad sense of style?
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine.
She's a
I
Chardonnay
can't
gal.
stand spirits either.
Real recognize real. She's a Chardonnay gal. This is the opposite of a contradiction.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
How many takes? Well, yeah, that would be interesting to know. Let's go to the jetty. Dee Dee, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. There's a phone game. Oh, I have seen it. The texting one. So I want to go to the jetty. Let's put that away. Deeper into the woods. There we go. She said she didn't know what was in the bottles, and then she said she hadn't drank his homebrew. Oh, is that a contradiction? Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that a contradiction? Wait. Will it let me pry that out now? Box of old bottles, Simon's homebrew. We gotta meet more people, too. Search the jetty. How can I search this part again? There should be a... Well, whenever I've been able to search, there's been a... magnifying glass. Search the jetty by the lake. There it is! Is this the woods from Heartstopper? I don't know. Well, how do I use this screwdriver? Am I able to just pick up tools and use them? Because I don't see an inventory. Oh, screwdriver. Try using this. Got it. Thank you. We got there. He just kind of dented that wood.
Forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
An antique brooch? No, wait. What did the back of the brooch look like? A broken pendant. Try using it. Put it on my lapel. Who would know most about jewelry? You also have things you haven't asked Simon and Emma about yet. Alright, let's go back to their place. It's not a Chihuahua. I would throw it in the lake. Not a Chihuahua brooch, and I don't think it's vintage. You have to look at the pin on the back. You have to look at the pin on the back.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know anything about ugly bird pendants?
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage.
The British spelling of jewelry!
I'll show you.
Jewellery!
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
British.
That's a secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked.
Jewellery.
It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the
Not the
necklace
freedom
did belong
necklace.
to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Why didn't you? He seems like a bad detective if he honestly didn't even have a screwdriver. Kate bought a lot of new jewelry. Necklace was an unwanted
It sounds
gift.
like you might be having a little bit of a hard time just figuring it out. Do you need some help?
Thanks, Anonymous. I clearly don't. I'm clearly moving right along. I'm clearly the best at this. Simon's homebrew, box of bottles. Bottles belong to Simon. I don't see a contradiction here. Did she say she didn't know? She just said ask Simon about him, right?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Jewellery, the British spelling. Rob, you know I'm a Manchester gal. I'm a Manchester gal. So about this... Oh, you should ask about the freedom rather than the
You know what
pendant.
this is? Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking.
Contradiction! He said they didn't hang out much outside of
That's
work.
what college is all about.
So I noticed you just lied to me. Only known Kate for 3 months?
Aha. So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
So you don't have friends. Why are you so
You didn't
unlikable?
see her outside Atlas?
Is it your thumb ring?
No, not at all.
6 p.m. I got an
So Simon
achievement
did know
for it
Kate
being
at
6
college.
p.m.
How did he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Off to the pub. Off to the poop. I knew it. Yo, what did I write down? Simon, thumb ring, ugly bike, British. What if I just... It looks like I'm showing y'all a blank page. Y'all, what did I tell you? Simon, thumb ring, ugly bike, British. I knew it. What did I write? Nothing. Where did I write it? My Piggy Tarot card notebook. If you type !merch in the chat, then you could have one too. The poop's open at last. Is Rebecca working here? Oh, you got ringing a few times. Girl, I'm the only one here. You're not
Detective
busy.
Inspector
It's
Jenks.
empty.
Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the
Everyone
village.
has
I'm
side
conducting an
bangs.
investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
So far everyone has side bangs.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student.
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
He didn't write anything in his notebook either. I'm Jenks. Listen, I love side bangs. When was this game made? It's like, is this 10 years old or more? Jessica, 10 frickin' months, by the way. You get your first honk. Great to have you here. Aria Amonte, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We should probably start off by asking about death.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person.
Can't relate.
You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Can't relate.
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Okay, they're nice
Well, she
beer
was very
glasses.
drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Okay, can we talk about this? Allegedly, she didn't know Kate very well. But Kate liked to drink a lot, so she assumed that she would get all of her drinking at the pub. And it seems like if she was in your pub a lot, you would get to know her. Oh, I never saw Deep Space Nine. I've been told I need to watch it. I was a Voyager girly and a Next Generation girly. So, you didn't know her very well, but she was drunk. Oh, that's not a contradiction. I know everyone who's drunk, so that's why I got confused.
Have you seen this before?
She said, yes, we check
No,
IDs.
sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
You don't check IDs? Do y'all check IDs in the UK? She didn't look that old. Hadn't seen the license before, but Kate was drunk. Okay, well, I mean, that's a contradiction to me, but okay. Okay. Not me going, you don't? I love this. I'm going to click screwdriver every time, and it's going to say it's not worth asking anyone about this screwdriver. Now, what do you know about Simon's nasty homebrew?
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No.
Oh,
we
we're
do
having
buy
a
from
laugh.
microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
She said, we don't serve trash. We don't serve rubbish at this pub. Read him. Read that trash. Do you know anything about freedom? So there used to be a cage. Oh, pewter. There's this pewter Chihuahua pendant. There's still people who make a lot of stuff out of pewter.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Now, you haven't seen anyone wearing it recently. However, Kate was drunk.
I want you to sit down, I want you to shut up, and I want you to learn something.
Thanks, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. Now, you hadn't seen Kate's license before, but you also haven't seen her necklace? Okay, that's not contradiction.
Thank you.
Got
Probably
it.
be back later.
You don't trust her? Why don't you trust her? Was there something at the village hall? Oh, I guess I need to look there. I love that glass with the little holes in it, with the little things in it like that. And I remember they told me why they did that on an episode of Antiques Roadshow UK, but I don't remember why, but there's a reason. Dee Dee, thank you for the bits. Bring the mic to Snoring Piggy. He only does it so sporadically. We would just be waiting. We would be waiting. She seemed shifty. I thought she sounded like vibey. Phone box, post office, pub. We're looking for the village hall, right? Do we know where the village hall is? I'll look behind the pub. You can't just go. Is that going to be admissible? Oh, it was going to let me click that. Look, there's even a mark
window
on the screen.
Smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Oh! Scrapbooking tape. Well, that's what I'm saying, Gigi. Oh, we need to have clicked on that thing, by the way. The outbuilding, is that the piss hole? I want to walk back in and click on that thing because, and I also just really like watching him walk everywhere. It's fun. Oh, I guess I can't click on that thing anymore. That's his equivalent, clearly, of it's locked. I mean, I would use a screwdriver. No. I love it. I love when things are just like kind of wet and gray and dreary. That's my vibe. Well, scrapbooker, thumb ring. Is she this? She might scrapbook. Judy, thanks for the bits. Not that needs to pop up when I talk about Tamagotchis.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
So I noticed your window's broken.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are, suitable.
Me banning people in my chat.
Cool story.
I know! Oh, thanks for the sticker, Michaela. I appreciate it. So, the window was broken. Is there any... It's not really a contradiction. You haven't seen the license before, but there's tape on it. So that's not a contradiction. Yeah, you're strict about having clients, but Kate was very drunk. Kate was very drunk when she came to the pub. I think that's a extremely... Maybe do I have to put them in a certain order? That's a very... You know? She said I'm very strict about who gets let into the pub, but... I don't know, clear... The 20... Wait, what about the 20 pounds? Maybe the ID... Well, I tried the ID. Hasn't seen the license before. But then then one of the tape ones taped it over. Oh, do you think the $20 was because she broke the window? Let's look at that then. For a breakage, because it does just say breakage.
Aha. So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
So you're a liar.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. Why would she
Rebecca,
lie about that?
is it true that you're an idiot?
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Rebecca, is it true that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about ever? Left down West Street or right up North Lane? Those aren't opposite directions. Post office. Where is the village? Oh, there's the village. Is that the village hall? Oh. Maybe. Yeah, village hall. Well, 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 if it isn't a fresh turd.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Well, 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 if it isn't a fresh turd. Improve your life, spiritual,
Wow.
intellectual,
Isn't that
financial
interesting?
life. Was that Atlas? Did that say Atlas? Oh, yeah, I'll try opening the door. Oh, I bet this goes behind the poop! I think this game is really gonna, like, just happen. Sometimes keys look fresh. Sometimes there are fresh keys. Just as I suspected, I'm breaking and entering. Traditional food. It's beans on toast. Investigate behind the shelves. Yeah, well, let's look around here first. Luna, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Nicole, thank you for the bits. Good to have you here.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
So we just take things. Something about me is I just take things.
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark.
Fish and chips, beans on toast, a single tomato slice. All of the above. All right, let's... Oh, can I put on the mask? Okay, it's giving... The mask is giving Half Moon Joe cult. It's giving Half Moon Joe cult. Oh, Nux McHuggins, thank you for the raid again. Welcome, raiders. We're just solving a mystery. Actually, a murder. Actually, a murder.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
So Ryan gets
Go on.
freaky.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan.
He's playing Ryan Bryan. Rachel Bachel. Wait, was there a Rachel? No, there's a Rebecca. So I noticed that I took this key. No contradictions.
later on, if
Let's
that's
go
okay.
ask Ryan. Hey, Nux. Ryan's probably in the restaurant, I'm assuming. Was that an espresso machine? Not the voices in the empty restaurant. Do y'all hear this? Someone's really having a good time in here. This must be haunted. Really bad wait service. It's 6 p.m. and no one's... It's 6 p.m. and no one's... All right, Paul, Ryan, Is his name Paul/Ryan? Brandon? I thought it said Randon. Paul/Ryan Rand. Abbey's farm. Well, let's see what it wants me to do. Better investigate the woods again. Oh, I haven't asked Simon. So every time we find something new, I gotta ask Simon and Emma again. Now, there's a distinctly British song that we don't have in the US that they sing so much on Antiques Roadshow UK. It's the Teddy Bear song. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure for a big surprise. The Teddy Bear's picnic. We don't have that song in the US. And they sing it all the time on Antiques Roadshow UK and Antiques Road Trip. Oh no, Nux, not at all. Great to have you here. Your mom sang that to you as a kid. The British people in here know it. Yeah, well, it's a cute song, Teddy Bear's Picnic. But it's something we do not have here. What does clicking on the ground do? Nothing. Sometimes there's just places to click. Mask used on the atlas. There's some weird pop-up that comes up for me that y'all can't see. I'm gonna put on the mask. Oh, no. What if I put on the mask and walk into the woods? You're from San Diego and you know that song? You're from the Midwest and have that song? Wait. Where did y'all hear that song? We did not have that in Arkansas. We sure did not. Oh, I love the woods. Oh, let's look at the clearing. See, like, there's little things I can click on right here. I don't know why that exists. Maybe the screwdriver. Oh, I would use that in the tree. See, there are little places I can click that don't do anything. See what that says. Mask used on the atlas. There's some weird little pop-up I get that y'all can't see. It's weird. I don't know what open season... Oh, is that an animated movie? You taught pre-K for 8 years and never heard that song. Where are you at? Had it on cassette. In Tennessee? You're from Massachusetts and you heard that. You've only heard it from TikTok. Texas? That song's illegal in Arkansas. We don't sing that song in Arkansas. It's banned. We don't have teddy bears. Can I just... Guess we just walk in. I've never heard it before, but they sure sing it. Every time there's a teddy bear on Antiques Roadshow UK or Antiques Road Trip, they sing that song. Well, I guess I'm just in here now. God. Let's go to Simon and Emma because I'm just standing in this empty building. I'm feeling really weird. We don't have singing in Arkansas. We don't have fun. Darbwell, thank you for the first time sub. Great to have you here. Nicole, thank you for the bits. Not this. Is there... What do they do with chips in the UK? What do you know about cardboard?
Before.
I love him. This is me with Tamagotchis in my chat. Ever seen this before? That's right, chat. Now you have. This is the special edition Toys R Us Macy's Gen 1 Tamagotchi remake that just came out. But can I ask you another question, chat? Have you ever seen this one? I have about 10 Tamagotchis on my desk right now. I could do this bit for about an hour, by the way. I could do this bit for about an hour, by the way.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No.
Have a look at this. Know anything about
I
that?
love Jenks.
Stop.
He's unhinged.
I haven't seen this
Thanks,
one,
Nicole.
but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then
I
you
could
say it
never.
with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about
Me
it?
with the
Well,
Bachel
it was
wig.
advertised. Actually, I think
It's
that's so
definitely not. Is it Zora? It's not. Because he's also Doctor Who, right?
That was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Red flag.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
So, let me show you this poster. Do you agree with me that the graphic design is garbage? Masks are used. Y'all run the course, but you don't recognize the mask? The mask is made out of cardboard, but you've never eaten cardboard before?
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I think you gotta get. We're not asking unhinged enough questions. So the mask's made out of cardboard, and you don't recognize it, but have you never received an Amazon package before? And now it says Anne Rebecca. Let's ask Emma again.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Just love knocking on her window. Oh, now what about this poster
What do you
your
know
partner gave
about
me?
Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Are Matt Smith and Taylor Smith related? Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. You've been to a similar course before. Then why did you only go to this one once? It's not a.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Not Matt Smith, it's Bat Smith. Let's go back to Rebecca at the poob. I love this door. I like ringing the bell. It's an empty pub though, so it's weird that she. So what do you think about this poster?
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
Advertisement.
Last year sometime.
Do we have any contradictions for her yet? We've already done the one.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So she's done. There's some things I haven't asked Simon and Emma yet. And it says better investigate the woods, but like, I don't. Maybe we need to go that way. You can't do this to me. Who the fuck is that?
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Oh, he's going through it.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
It's
well,
6
if you
o'clock.
give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Why aren't you using the trail? That's me exiting literally any social interaction. I haven't even told him my name yet. And I'm gone. Haven't even told him my name yet, and I'm 100% gone. Do I need to ask them about the man in the woods? There's a farm. Let's go to that farm and see if he made it back to the farm. Abbey Farm. These streets look so lovely. So I'm here. Abbey Farm should be right here on the right. But that says go back
According
up.
to the map, Abbey
Here we
Farm
go.
is across the road there.
Oh, hey, Flame Unicorn! I don't know why you couldn't take this game seriously. It seems like a very serious game. The actor who's playing Jenks is literally eating. I love it so much. EB, thank you for the follow.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time.
Morgan, thank you for the 2
Close the door,
months.
shall
I appreciate it. Does he want him to close the door?
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Cape Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why? What did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
He's...
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
He's not just acting for the back of theater. He's acting for across the Atlantic Ocean. He's acting for the North Pole, Antarctica, and I'm here for it.
When was the last time you
So
saw
did you
Kate
kill
Vine?
her because of her
remember.
bangs?
How did you know her?
Through
Through
she-
Simon, his girlfriend was
didn't
mates
have a
with her.
side part.
Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah, she wasn't my type.
I hope that, so, y'all, something I've noticed, something I need to write in my notebook. So far, everyone living has side bangs, and the one person who's dead? Notice anything about those bangs and how they're not at the side?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Just something I've noticed.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
I wonder if there better be something gay. Is it gonna be gay? When does it get gay? James wouldn't know about the butchers. Do you know about Simon's homebrew?
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
Oh, that's right, for
What did
herbs.
you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
He's got a twinkle in his eye. We need gay, and I don't think we're gonna get it. It doesn't feel gay. What do you know about freedom?
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Have you ever seen a mask?
Ever seen this before?
Not putting it on!
No, it's okay.
Not fully putting it on. He's getting more and more theatrical as time goes on. And now he's putting the mask on. He's gonna have a full robe, cult robe in the next
Ever
one.
seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
But love does. Business doesn't interest him, but love does. This is a crime of passion. So were there any contradictions there? Can't remember. Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma. Didn't socialize with her. How could you not know about Simon's bike? My bike! My bike! How would you not know about the bike? But you've been sipping on his homebrew? Oh. We're not done yet. I forgot to ask about the pub window.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
My bike!
You've never been to the pub.
Say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Okay, Jenks was a little... That was rude. So he hasn't been to the pub. But if he hasn't been to the pub, then why do I want him to spit on my face and choke me? Wait, I got confused. I'm sorry, I got confused again. I got confused about the contradictions part. No, I got confused again. That's not the game. I forgot. I got confused again. I got confused. All right, let's go investigate his property. What are these pointy shoes? He grows weed. That cardboard looks like it was made from out of a mask.
Painted glass. Very interesting.
What's black painted glass? Okay, Etsy. Okay, Etsy. Oh, yeah. I could be... Y'all don't even need to be here. I could be playing this on my own, and I'd be having a blast. I'd be unhinged.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Now, I noticed that you are crafty.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Does that show you your future?
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans
The
still
rugs?
practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
What's
who you
scrying? For
People do it for
scrying
different
out
reasons.
loud.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind. Clearing your mind. Communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
This head wiggle
They
he's
make them
got.
for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead. Even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you. Black mirrors and hookah pipes.
That's the name of that show!
James is into.
Is that why that's the name of that show?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Oh, that zipper was loud. Let's just start holding the mirror up to people. I'm done asking questions. Now I only hold up mirrors to people's faces.
A few more questions, please.
Do you know anything about scrying mirrors?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
They're
He's creepy.
friends.
He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she, into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or
She
something. It
looks
doesn't work.
shaken.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
I can't tell
Okay,
if...
so you just stare like this, and
Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E.
Then you
Cheese pops
see-
up.
See what?
Me, I pop up going,
sorry.
dab.
Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Didn't work. How do you know how... Contradiction. How do you know how mirrors work? Your hair says you don't know how mirrors work. Something about your hair, it tells me you don't know how mirrors work. So there's the contradiction. What's not clicking? I can't tell if she is pale because she saw a ghost, or if she's pale because she's in the UK and hasn't seen the sun for a year. So you says the mirror doesn't work, but then you show me how to use it. So you knew Kate had a mirror. Oh, I didn't ask about this.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
She has a soothing voice. Thanks, Killer Trey. I'm glad someone's appreciating these jokes. So something about her. Let's go talk to Simon.
Probably be back later.
Yeah, she's fun. She seems fun. Except for those lace curtains, but you know, they're appropriate for the house, so what can you do? Now, what about this poop argument? I keep thinking these are plant pots.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
He looked off to the side. So, you went straight home last Friday.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing.
Is that New Age or is
He's
that
nuts,
old
though.
age?
I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
So if James is into mysticism, then why aren't you making out with James right now? What's not clicking? We need to find the contradiction.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What's not clicking? Yeah, I don't know why that children's shitty art is on the fridge or whatever. Should call the... I have a phone? Oh, maybe I have to use a... Oh, do I live somewhere? Do I live in the woods? Oh, there's a phone box. Do I live in the woods? Simon, Emma. So we need to... I think we need to go ask James and Rebecca a couple things. I want to go see the phone box. Red telephone booth.
Chief, me again. A few things have come up. I met someone called James Wilson. Bit of a dropout into witchcraft, magic, occult things.
Hello.
Makes scrying mirrors.
Scrying mirror?
Scrying, Chief. It's an occult thing. Black painted glass. You're meant to stare into it until you see ghosts or something. Emma Bowman knew about it. They all know each other from college. Emma said he was selling these mirrors last Friday at the local market.
What was he doing Friday night?
I'm not sure. Said he couldn't remember the last time he saw Kate. Lives on his own, so I doubt he has an alibi, but I don't see any motive yet.
Well, look harder and double check where everyone was Friday night.
Right. Thanks, Chief.
Yes, Sora, Alan Wake 2 is going to continue. If not next week, then the week after. I've got some other spooky games and one-offs to get through this month as well, but Alan Wake and Hitman both returning. Both returning. Let's go back to James. He was fun. Something about James. I had a lot of fun with James.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What do you know about Fridays? Oh, we don't have any. Oh my God, we're about to pull a Nancy Drew where we walk in. Oh no, I got one.
Know anything about an
Walk in and then walk out.
Friday?
No.
Okay, that was valid. All of his things have added up lately, have they not? He doesn't know. He said he doesn't go to the pub in like 2 or 3 months. He didn't know about the argument, so. He doesn't recognize the mask. It's clicking.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
No. No. That should be a voice line. All right, back to Rebecca. Getting our steps in this town, I will tell you that. There's still locations I haven't visited yet.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Is it a bowl of olives or a bowl of grapes over there? Oh, when did Piggy leave? He's gone. Wait, when did Piggy leave?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
The pub ladies say it was 2 girls arguing, but the friend claims she was at her parents'. Yes, but there's probably more than 1 girl in town, right? There's gotta be more than 4 people in this town. Right? I mean, we could go there. She told me about the argument. I can't willingly do anything with that. Not this, Judy. Didn't know Kate very well. We already caught her in a contradiction, didn't we? Or maybe I just thought I did. Broken pub window. All right, 2 girls outside. But then we can't really ask anything about Emma. I don't think we have any. We can't say, oh, but Emma wasn't here.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, she's done. It's Simon and Emma now. Not only if the hat stays on. I would say Rebecca. No, I think she's girl boss in the pub. She's just focusing.
More questions,
she doesn't care about the
mind.
customers. She focused on the money. She's just got different priorities.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Was it broken on Monday? Was that? There's got to be a contradiction there. Says the mirror doesn't work. Thinks James agreed. Jane was selling him Friday. Wait! James was selling them Friday, but she said she left town on Thursday. Right? She said Thursday. How'd she know he was selling them on Friday? Where does it say that she was visiting her parents? Jane was selling them, demonstrated how to use the mirror. What was that? Freedom necklace, Monday night. Kate's argument. Here we go. What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
What were you arguing about?
You broke the window. There are only 2 girls in town.
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
She had at least 20 pounds.
So it was Emma arguing
Can I ask
with Kate.
y'all a question?
Why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Do y'all know that TikTok filter with where your eyebrows are supposed to be filter that's going around? And I keep seeing all these people who draw their eyebrows exactly like it tells them to, and then they like freak out. They're like, I've been doing my eyebrows wrong for years. Now mine really, that filter really read me about the state of, and I thought I had really great eyebrows, but it says they need to start closer to the center. It says they need to start closer to the center. But I'm not drawing on little hairs every day, am I? Oh, I'm sorry. Back to the game. Yeah, someone said something about her eyebrows, and that sent me spiraling.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Is this Jenks asking? Oh, bye, Whitney. Gigi, thank you for the bits. I watched PBS every single day from like age 0 to age 22, and I never heard the Teddy Bear's Picnic song. It sure was not on my PBS station.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Not this, Soul Skater. Maybe I'll just read it out to y'all in a pre-show.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Claims he hardly ever visits the pub, doesn't know anything about the window. That's valid. Well, but also, wasn't there another pub thing? Kate often seemed drunk. Oh, I guess at work or the whatever. There's a lot to keep up with. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Went home after Atlas on Friday. Oh no, he said he didn't do Atlas on Friday. He said he didn't do Atlas on Friday. Oh. Maybe he didn't say that. Alright, that's not a contradiction. Yeah, why is no one going to the pub? Do they have bad sandwiches? What kind of sandwiches do they have at that pub? It's the single tomato slice. Mythical Odin, thank you for the follow. Harris, thank you for the 10 months. You get a honk. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. The poop?
That's it for the time being, thank you.
It's probably going to say to talk to them one more time. Let me see. Because I know that he's got a contradiction. Oh, no. I'm done. Call Chief. How many coins does it cost to call people? I love bad pub sandwiches. Oh, bye, Clara. Hope you feel better.
Hello, Jenks?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Why'd she give Rebecca the money?
Okay. Speak later, Chief.
Bye.
Yeah, exactly. How did she... didn't have the money, but then there was money. There must be a contradiction somewhere. So it's either Rebecca or Emma who's lying. Emma's lied to me once already. Oh, yeah. Where are the British tomatoes coming from?
More questions, please. Thank you.
So something you told me is that you lent money to Kate. Oh. Kate was desperate for cash. If she was desperate for cash, then why is she dead? I love connecting things that don't add up at all. James was selling him... Well, we already did the last Friday thing. Knew she had bought a mirror? Desperate for cash, but she bought a mirror. No, apparently mirrors are essential items. Says the mirror doesn't work, but showed me how it happened? No. I think it might be a Rebecca thing. I wonder if maybe maybe now we know that Kate didn't have money. We're like, well then, did she really give you 20? Did she really put $20? Was she really even, did she come back in? I can't ask anyone about the screwdriver. I stole it. Not only am I the detective, I'm also a perpetrator of a different crime.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Didn't know the mask, but went to an Atlas meeting once. Oh, Emma? Emma. Mask. Meeting. Good call, we'll ask. Now, you've never seen a mirror before. No, that adds up. That adds up. No, sweetie, that adds up. I don't know what the contradiction is here. Oh, gave you $20. But I don't think we have anything to tell her about Kate was broke. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go back to Emma. That's a good one to
That's all
try.
for the moment. Thank you.
No, we're playing this game together. So I appreciate suggestions. Such as, why is he walking with his toes like that?
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so you haven't seen the mask before. But you went to Atlas. Alright, that's not a contradiction. Someone said Kate kept buying jewelry, but she's broke. Alright. Kate bought a lot of jewelry, but desperate for cash. Yes!
So you
Chat,
lent
y'all
money
got that
to
brain
Kate
cell.
because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewelry and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
Oh, ow, sorry. Ow.
It wasn't about money.
I hit the mic and I said, ow.
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
Not Brat.
We were arguing because
Not Kate
she
would
was
have
going
loved
to blackmail
Brat.
Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this.
That's
Emma's
a li-
either on a moral crusade,
That's
or
a lie,
there's
too.
another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Okay, so you say you've never met Ryan, but you went to an Atlas meeting.
Aha.
I have the brain cell
You
now.
said you went to an Atlas meeting with
I
Simon.
put it in.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Why would you say that? Why would you lie? Why would you wear that shirt with that cardigan?
I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn it back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and
Yeah.
I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it.
That's what we in the detective
Then if
industry
Rebecca
call
found out,
motive.
Then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just
Thanks for that,
argued
Diamond Lake.
and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
You don't say promise to a detective. Pinky promise. I
7
pinky
o'clock.
promised I didn't murder her.
Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
I pinky promised I didn't kill her. And then instead he sucks on the pinky. And he puts out his pinky, but then I take mine back and I suck on his pinky. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay, chat? Is that okay? What the fuck am I doing over here? What the fuck is this garage? Can I use a screwdriver back here? Aw, darn. What about this key? No. Me just walking into people's backyards. Dead ass. Y'all, when I go to the UK, can I go to this town and I'm gonna take pictures? Y'all don't even know. When I go to the UK next summer, I'm gonna go to this village and I'm gonna have Justin do this exact same camera angle and I'm gonna get pictures of me squatting and dabbing on every street corner. And y'all won't be able to take me. I'm gonna wear the Jenks hat. And I'm gonna record every cutscene from this game with me as every character. Where am I? Oh, I need to meet Ryan. Is this not? No, I don't even have a pork pie hat yet. Can I not go to the front of the house? I can click something right there, but it sure doesn't do anything. Only went once to Atlas with Simon. There is this weird thing that pops up. Y'all, it's not on y'all's screen. Y'all see the little X mark. It's weird. Okay. Oh, he's probably in his office at Atlas. That's what I thought, that same thing. Gigi, thank you for the bits. We watched that documentary. Killa Trey, thank you for the bits. Oh, me? Oh, y'all don't even know. Me in the hit movie Lucy starring Scarlett Johansson. Me using all 100% of my brain for the first time, solving this case. Hamburger, thanks for the follow. Judy, thank you for the bits. Jenks has a wonderfully expressive face. I really love it.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Well, I say lounge. The lounge. Oh, I call it the lounge. Is that okay?
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you
Is he
a few
okay?
questions. Is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
The lounge. You don't call it the lounge?
Kate Vine.
Also, the
Well, yes,
Chazazi lounge.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated.
The Chase
Inspector.
Lounge.
It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The Chazazi lounge. The Chase Lounge. Not this. Ben, thank you for the 2 months. What a username. EB, thank you for the first time sub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came straight back with some of the students. Is that right?
What kind of what would you
Yes, I
search
like
for
to have a glass of port
for that
or two
hat?
after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her.
Oh,
yes.
he's married to
It didn't
Rebecca.
impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
Right?
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
Yeah.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Not cheap detective hat. Outback hat. Cardboard. Not cardboard. That is a quality fabric. Or it's a fabric, at least. That's a fabric. So, do you know anything about this screwdriver? Nope. Still not that. So all the things, by the way, if you haven't noticed yet. Oh, the green things are items I have. The red things seem to be things I've already used or I don't need anymore.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
I can't wait to ask him about Emma. So, Simon doesn't lock up his bicycle.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Who in this town? Everywhere is like 5 steps from the next place. Why are we don't even need the bike.
Know what this is?
Not always snap
Yes.
the neck.
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
It's a cult, isn't it? Is this a cult?
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
So, what about the argument?
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Is that supposed to impress me? What do you know about cardboard?
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
I like the way he
It's borrowed
talks.
from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple
He
goddess.
talks more.
The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon.
I mean, I kind of hate it. But
It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
the moon's
Well,
been
no,
around
no,
that
no.
long.
It's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the
He's
course.
got the blase, rich, what I consider like a whoa. Yeah, posh. Yeah, posh. Where everything kind of mumbles together. It's that, right? Did you know that we're gonna have a second moon just for a little while because this one little thing's gonna go spin around the earth, it's gonna fly away, it's not gonna be back for like 50 years? I don't know, I saw it. We're not gonna be able to see it because it's gonna be small, but it's gonna be there. I saw an article.
Tell me about
Checkmate.
this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency
you
after
know.
we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks.
Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Oh, you don't steal a book. What do you know about mirrors?
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
That nature.
Really?
He
Yes,
dabbles.
When I was in my teenage years...
Essential oil.
I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates.
How droll.
Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing.
How
now.
very
Of course I'm
droll.
I mean, I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
Now that's it. You're done. Did y'all hear any contradictions? Mask made by a friend who died. The symbol says it's not used in the course. Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. That's not what Simon said. Well, Simon said she showed up drunk sometimes. Oh, his homebrew.
Have you tried Simon's
Have you
homebrew?
tried
Does he make
homebrew?
homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Are they not close? Do they run this together, or does Simon just attend? No, you weren't listening. Pixiel, thank you for the bits. This game is hard mostly because you're wondering if it's just bad acting or purposeful subterfuge. No, I think the acting is great. I'm not lying. Oh, hey, EB, welcome. Glad you could be here for a stream. Poster designed by an agency. You picked the name. This was the first poster. You sure? Oh. Why did it take y'all so long to make a poster? Wait, when did he say the poster was made? Designed by an agency. Kate was drunk at the meeting. How could you... Okay, I've got this. But you didn't suspect emotional problems. Kate was drunk. I think that's a contradiction. I mean, never seen her license before. We might not have a contradiction yet. There might be someone
later on, if that's okay.
We might need to ask someone else about something. I might need to just snoop around this place. Better see Simon again. I'm gonna go to the reading room. Kate was drunk, but Simon rides a bicycle? A reading room? Where's the fucking books? I guess a reading room is different from a library. You won't catch me. Look at this one. Someone just sits facing the radiator. Someone just sitting facing the radiator. Is the necklace a contradiction? It could be a contradiction because it's so ugly.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Alright, freedom necklace. Has seen students wearing it. Has never bought one. So these are used in the course, but that's not really a contradiction, is it? You've seen students wearing one. Kate was a student. Bring your own book. Who's got books? You can just buy books. So you last saw Kate Friday. Was she at the pub on Friday? There's something with time that's not adding up, right? The window is taped? How do you contradict a contradiction? He bought the necklace for Emma. I think because they had an affair since she wasn't in the course. How did Emma get the necklace? How did Emma get the necklace? Thursday was pub, Friday was meeting. Christ. Y'all are confusing me. Okay, so what do y'all think is the contradiction? The necklace? Oh, he never bought one. But he gave it to... Is that true that he gave it? Did he give that to Emma? Are y'all sure? Did she say that? Where would we find something about Emma? We haven't even accused him of the affair yet. Not the side bangs. Why was Kate wearing the necklace? Ryan said you never bought one. She said someone she didn't like gave it to her. What about Kate's argument? Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. Knows about the window. Told Rebecca to tape over it. That all seems pretty fine. The symbol not used in the course. Atlas name picked randomly. Used to have a black mirror himself. Doesn't know about... Oh, God. Something can't add up. Maybe we can ask it later. Well,
Okay,
I looked at
that's it
my
for now.
checkbox
Thank you.
thing and it said, you better fucking figure it out. Oh, better see Simon again. That's Ryan. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot their names. All right, y'all are right. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. I got their names confused. Oh, I kind of like that. No, I hate the apron. Is that it? What's cooking?
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I had no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I think there's two affairs going on.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farm.
We've already been to the green. Is he okay?
Interesting.
He's already been to the greenhouses. So, something I need to find out about you is you say that, you make your own homebrew, but you're also gay? No, that's not it. That's not it either. You don't see James very often, but you used to be in love? No, that can't be it. You could, because you never hear... Oh, I think the acting's good. He said he didn't know James... Well, he didn't say he didn't know James well. He said he doesn't see James often. James said he never bought any homebrew? Oh my God, you're right! So what are we... James thinks the government is tracking him. So what would I link that up with? Gasp. James said he's never drank it. Okay, Unlock bicycle, screwdriver, box of old bottles. Simon once tried selling it, but only sold some to James. Maybe bring it up with James. Probably have to contradict James.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. Did Simon say there was another Alright, well, I'm gonna go to James first. Go back up West Street. Why does that place even exist if there's nothing to see there? Another greenhouse? 2 houses that are green?
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Go on further up. Can he not see it? That's huge. Is he okay? Oh my gosh. Is he okay? That's huge. Oh my gosh. Is he okay? Mint?
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
Yeah, it would be wild if he didn't know something was literally right behind his house. That's big and visible. Right? Thanks, Mia, for the reverb fart. Judy, thank you for the bits. Judy said she's going to leave and have fun. Judy, oh, not this being about you. For a minute, I was like, who's Judy? Glad you got to be here, Judy.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
So, something about this homebrew. Oh, no. He did say that Simon's homebrew was strong. No, there's no contradiction there. Because he said Simon's homebrew was strong, remember? He chuckled about it, and then I said he had the twinkle in his eye. And then I said that thing about him spitting on me.
Could you tell me what these are?
Is that
please?
okay?
I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah,
mint.
I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive.
He won Great British Bake Off!
So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
He traded his tea, but the other part said he only said it to Jane. Now, if the packet contains mint leaves, then why are you winning cooking competitions? I wish we could ask him about how he used to live with James.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
That zipper always scares me. He's always zipping that when he leaves. He always has to zip his pants back up once he leaves James's tea. Who will know what the packet of leaves is? I need to ask Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Ryan about a few things now. I would think that Simon would know about the leaves because he's a cook, so he says.
A few more questions, please.
So, I noticed you cook.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Okay, well, you say you haven't seen these before, but you also said that you sold, but also you're in love with James. Oh. But you're also in love with James? You haven't seen the leaves before. Not James thinks the government is tracking him.
That's all for the moment.
I need to
Thank
talk
you.
to Emma. It's the part. Was there a cooking
Later on,
part?
if that's okay.
I didn't see anything in. There's no cooking thing to click, is there? Yeah, I don't see anything about cooking. And he took off his apron. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Kate wore the necklace in... Oh, wait! Kate wore the necklace in college! So Emma must have given that to her a long time ago.
Probably be back later.
Because they're old. Alright, let's show her the leaves.
You know what these are, by any chance?
You could just smell them.
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Does she hate Rebecca because she's having an affair with Ryan?
That's it for the time being.
Ryan and Rebecca are together, right? I don't know if the trading versus selling thing is like so much a contradiction or just like the way they're describing it. I don't know.
I'll ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know what these are?
It's like a
Magic mint. Where did you find
Oh,
this?
magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
Is that real?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Anti-vax. Not the anti-vax. Rebecca told Jenks that the leaves were from... We'll be like, so you like to stay pure, but... buys from a microbrewery. You like to stay pure, but you drank that nasty-ass shit? Is that not a... Rebecca doesn't take drugs or... Alcohol's a drug. Alcohol's a drug, right? Didn't know Simon made homebrew. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries. Have we seen Rebecca's necklace yet? Now, unfortunately, I don't think her necklace has anything to do with anything. All right, let's go see. We should probably ask. I mean, I would ask James or Ryan about that at this point. Better try the woods again. Keeps wanting me to go into the woods. There are things I haven't asked Simon, Emma, James. Let's go tell. Well, first of all, I want to get to the bottom of these magic mushrooms. So we're gonna go talk to James about that. Then I'm gonna go to the woods. Not this, Eric. You can't just send people to jail for being British.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that, skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
You have a greenhouse,
No.
James. Okay. You won some cookery competitions, but you don't know much about plants? That has to be a contradiction. You use spices and shit. Oh, wait. Here's one. Oh, no. So you know about scrying, but you never heard of salvia? When they both start with an S, they're probably close to each other in the dictionary. Ask about the herbal... Oh. You're right, herbal tea. But you don't know much about plants? We're getting close. I think it's gonna be herbal tea and... But you never heard of salvia. No. Is that not a contradiction? Maybe connect it to the mint instead of the cooking? That's not really a contradiction. Not... Eric, you keep trying to get me to give someone this screwdriver. In fact, I wish we could drop the screwdriver. To me, that's a contradiction, but we'll go to the woods real quick.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I feel like we're catching him in a lie pretty soon. James is definitely hiding a lot. He's hiding a lot. Let's go see down here by the river where... Oh, well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Private eye.
Why is there always someone...
Police inspector.
I know we're in the UK because someone's always drinking alone in the woods.
In the village.
That student then. They did one last year too. Same place.
Oh, cruising! It's a cruising spot.
What?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house.
It's a manor. It's called a manor, sweetie.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
Atlas's reputation precedes them.
I'm gonna need to sniff the ground where he was sitting.
Find out a bit more about this Liam.
I'm gonna need to make sure he hadn't pooped on the ground there.
Jenks, I thought you clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I'm keeping y'all on your toes.
Computer.
I can't be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village.
Another one they said was a suicide was not.
A suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. I mean, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Jenksy.
I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Good luck with that. So far I've written down thumb ring, ugly bike, British, side bangs, Emma, mask, meeting. Something about all this. Something about that. It's coming together. If there's another man over here, I'm gonna... If I went back over here and there was another man, I would have just screamed. Yeah, go into the woods, I guess. Now, what about the jetty? There's someone back here who's not moving. Or it's a house. Sometimes I play house or person. Oh, wrong way into the woods. Go back to the Link Junction, please. Further into the woods, me thanks. And down into that clearing.
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means...
God, I wish I had hair.
Do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or
Look
what?
at that hair.
Or you
It's
arrest
so
me.
thick.
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You gonna give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Are they gonna kiss?
Pathetic.
Oh. What? They were obviously carving a... Oh, I thought it was gonna be a heart. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good art.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
It lets me hover over this. That's fun. Sorry. Where am I? We'll go towards Atlas. Need to talk to Ryan. How much does James really know? Oh, well, never mind. I'll go ask James then. Shoot. Oh, yeah, everyone do that emoji. Not this, DD. There's always someone in the woods.
few more questions,
It's
if you
very
don't mind.
interesting. What do you know about Three Fingers? Oh, and Liam's death. Not him drawing a tombstone on that page.
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Plant science? He
Right,
said he
so
didn't know
you
about
didn't meet him.
plants! Plant science. Said he doesn't know about plants. He majored in plant science and he's saying he never knew about plants?
Aha. So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying
He's a
you've
lifelong
never heard
learner.
of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Oh, he trades it with Simon.
It's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later. The only drug he grows? Not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Wait, what? Oh, what do you know about this hand?
If I did that...
That means I love you!
To you.
Yeah, it's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Does that not mean I love you in sign language?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
He's still holding it up! God, he wants him. He said, if I did this to you, and then this, and then this, and then this, what would that mean to you? And then I took off my pants, and I was wearing a thong. What would that mean to you? We're getting a little heavy-handed in this game. Okay, hasn't seen Three Fingers used in Satanism.
Be
All
back
right.
later on, if that's okay.
Work it, James. Now, if I stuck my one finger in your mouth, and then two, and then my whole fist. And then I pissed on your couch. Hypothetically, of course. And then I crawled up your wall and onto the ceiling like a demon. And then my head turned around backwards. And then black bile started coming out of my eyes. And then every word I said backwards. And then I started levitating. And then you started having trapdoor diarrhea. And then I called your mom and put her on speakerphone. And then a new a new episode of Taskmaster came out. And then 2 days later was the full moon. Does that mean anything to you? Something to think about. Where am I going?
Are you okay?
Not still, it says, how much does James really know? Christ. I guess we'll just do more snooping in here. These got a nice messenger bag. No, this is just his crafting one. Love Taskmaster. I'm enjoying the new series, the current series. What do they release every Thursday or Friday? Barbie, thank you for the 22 freaking months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Have I heard of shower beer? Last night you had a shower iced chocolate milk, and I think people should try it. Are you okay? Is that just when you drink iced chocolate milk in the shower? Do you need help? I'm gonna have to look this up, Barbie. Clearly, I'm gonna have to look this up. Diamond Lake, thank you for the bits. All ASL users, clearly Satanists. Well, when I was in my fish and milk phase, I was drinking iced milk, but iced plain 2%. 2%, or was it whole milk? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, Napier, thank you for the 10 months. You get a honk. Appreciate you. Well, I hope you had a good vacation. I'm sorry you're sick now, though. That sucks. Yes, okay. So it was like 10 years ago. I went through this phase where I craved fish, and I was getting fried fish from a fast food restaurant. And I was craving milk with it, ice cold milk. So I would get ice and put it in milk, and I would eat it, and then it would make me sick, and I would throw up. I'm getting some of the people who are new here just came around in the past few months. This is lore, and I did that several times, and then I got over it. Is that okay? Is that okay? Why did I do that like I was a sheep or something? Oh, I'm already here. Oh, and Napier, thank you for the gift sub as well. I do appreciate you.
Okay, let's move on.
Thank you, thank you. Dee, thank you for that. Oh, boy.
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. James Wilson admitted
My name's
he doesn't know
Frederick.
what Salvia divinorum is, but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or crush it or something.
I don't know what it is. Is it just like a hallucinogenic?
I know he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go through your notes.
Not
Make sure he's
this.
telling you the whole story, will you?
Wendy's chicken nuggets.
Bye-bye.
Okay, but they're good. They're good. James really... We got a lot to talk to James about. I'm going to go back to James. But we might need to talk to everyone else first before we... I'm going to go talk to everyone else first before we talk to James. Oh, he makes it into tea. That's right. At what point do you stop answering the door? Because it's 7 p.m. No one comes to the door after 7.
Okay.
No one comes to the door ever. I get mad. Bae, thank you for the bits. You were playing Kirby the other day and your niece said King DD Mega Doo-Doo. Look what you've done. I think they should officially change his name if we're being honest. That sounds like what it should be.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Ask him if they got tea from James, because he said he keeps it to
Magic
himself.
mint.
That's
Same
true.
thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
So... Love it. His notebook's more unhinged than mine. He draws all these pictures. Love it.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah.
He said, I thought you were talking about One
You
Direction.
didn't know him.
He said, oh.
I know he went to college, but Didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
He said, Liam, what if we were the ones who told Simon that One Direction broke up? And that's why he killed Kate.
If I did this, would that be
Not this again.
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods.
He said,
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
Oh, Kyle?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
Uh-oh.
There's fear of failure.
Thumb ring!
Guilt. And a doubting. A self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right. Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
They've never heard of
that's
freedom.
It for now. Thank you.
He's never heard of freedom. He's in the cult thing, but he's not the leader. I think Ryan's the leader. Jenks comes out as pro-guilt. He said, no, you have to carry something around with you so long until
A few more questions, please.
it ruins you. No, that's not Matt Smith. Oh, we got a lot of things that we need to start asking her about. The salvia. We got to start at the beginning. Y'all want to ask about the drugs first? That's about them drugs.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard
This
of it.
game has
It's,
ray
drug,
tracing.
isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
Right?
No. I've
Technically?
never taken any illegal substances.
If you've never taken any illegal substances, then why does it look like you cut your own bangs? I'm hung up on bangs. It's just funny to talk about bangs.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Didn't know Liam very well. What do you know about...
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
He needs to stop doing this.
No. Why?
Does this mean anything in British ASL? Does this not mean I love you in British ASL? Oh, it's not called ASL. Because that's American Sign Language. BSL? British Sign Language? UKSL? University of Knighthood Sign Language? Oh, yeah, we should say French, I guess, because British.
Do you know the phrase free to be free?
BSL.
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
Luckily, I'm a psychopath. So
No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon
Well,
think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Oh, doubt Simon agrees with it fully. It seems like Simon was all in, gooned up about it. No, he agreed with it fully.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Not ASL being... Yeah, look at this. So it's not a contradiction, it's just she clearly doesn't know her partner very well.
Thank you.
It's not a contradiction, it's just their marriage is in shambles. Wait, they're just dating, I think. I think they're only dating. I don't think they're married. All right, back to Ryan. We haven't really talked to Ryan too much. Well, I mean, she's having an affair, so it's in shambles anyway. I mean, there's clearly There's clearly problems.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
It's the fire door. What do you know about a packet of dried leaves?
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job...
Everyone in this village is in the DARE program.
As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. No, my students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Are there only 4 suspects?
On site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Are there only... So it's either Simon, Emma, Rebecca, or Ryan? Who do y'all think did it? His job is... He's addicted to life. Oh, he's high on life. He's high on life. I can't wait until he does the hand symbol.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Oh, he lives, laugh, loves. He lives so fiercely in his truth. Now, what about... I can't wait for this.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign,
If
isn't it?
I did this...
Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
And then I did this.
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
Yes, you do. You just lied about that. Oh. He lied about that. Bye, angry daughter.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favorite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't
I feel
they?
like this is a very British...
Criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves
Excessive
of
guilt
these
is very British
evils,
coded.
then they're free to realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
Do you know what I mean?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful.
Dad?
But he's not a creative
Where's Daddy?
man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Oh, how positively droll. Ryan has a background in psychology. So, guilt. Phrase invented while based at the village hall. Ryan invented the phrase. Doesn't know how it could be used. I thought it represented the finger. The 3... Yeah, they were using it to do the finger stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna go... I don't think there's a contradiction
That's
here
all
yet.
for the moment, thank you.
Sorry, I had to read a text from my husband. Not bongos. James and that's right. We need to ask Rebecca about drugs. We need to find out if Rebecca's in the DARE program or not. What did DARE stand for?
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
What do you know about Liam?
What do you know about Liam?
I show her the drawing
You
I
mean
did
Liam
of
who
the
took his life?
tombstone.
He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something. No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Oh, wow. I never knew what it stood for. Okay. He's gonna do it. Watch out.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
What do you know about this?
Ever heard the phrase, free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong...
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Now, what about... Oh, no, that's
Be
it.
back later on, if that's okay.
Oh, no, that's it for now, Rebecca. You haven't asked James about Atlas's Free to be Free chat, and that's the T. And that Salvia is in the T. Something about that, Eric. Something about that. So, I don't know, Rebecca seems fun. I think Rebecca might have killed her. Maybe that's why I like her. Ah, she's quirky. No, Rebecca's my favorite so far. I think Emma's too obvious. She's having the affair. I think Ryan is too rich villain. I think James is too, you know, he's too obvious too. It feels like Rebecca, right?
Ask about
But I don't know her motive yet. But I don't... Oh, unless Rebecca knew about the affair. Oh, but then why would she kill Kate? She should kill Emma. We really should kill Emma. Well, if we're going to that, she should kill Ryan. She should blame her husband, not Emma. Maybe she should kill everyone. Well, maybe we should kill everyone. I don't know.
Ever hear the phrase, free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
No. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
You never heard that phrase before. Well, then what about this? And I lift up his shirt. He's got it tattooed right here. Doesn't recognize the mask. I mean, that makes sense. He knows nothing about Atlas. He's clearly hiding.
Thank you. Probably be
That
back later.
zipper's scaring the shit out of me 24/7. Oh, shit. Still about James. How
Couple
much
more
does
questions,
James
if that's
really
okay?
know? He hasn't seen anyone local use the symbol. Okay, we did the plant stuff. James sells. Why did I write that down? Y'all said something. Oh! For meditation, grows it for private use only. Here we go, here we go, here we go! Oh! I'm so fucking smart!
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon
My mind.
for his home
Besties, I got the brain
So
cell.
why did you say you didn't give salvia to
Oh my
anybody
gosh.
else? Did you give it to anybody else?
Oh my gosh.
How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him
Issues.
trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide.
That's
You
how
don't
it
know
should be
anything about him.
pronounced.
You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Third Eye Blind?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third
What's
Eye,
one
you
of
know
their
nothing
songs?
about
Check-
Liam's death.
check-
I mean,
go-
forget salvia.
My sister
Fine,
loves
tell
them.
me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look,
What are some of the lyrics? Sing some of the...
there were
Not the
really young
Duracell!
students pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort
Oh,
of crap.
Jumper!
Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program
Wish
to
you
make them
would step
compliant
back from
and
that
selling them
ledge,
on.
my friend.
It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions.
What is
I'm talking per
going
slave.
on here?
Well, anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
It's so
So
goofy
you're
and
saying
then
Liam
this.
was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
Found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you could tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious.
What's ECT stand
US
for?
military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
Not you can read about it.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close
everyone-
down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
Oh, interesting.
That was just after Liam died.
You sure the flyers were real?
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first
Understatement
I've heard
of
about
the
Third
century.
Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Oh, they have the symbol from the mask.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
He said, okay. That's his bedroom song. That's his bedroom song.
A few more questions, please.
What do you know about this
Have you
flyer?
seen this?
Illuminati.
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens and that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
It's really giving small British town. You've got the conspiracy theorist, you've got the anti-vaxxer. I mean, Doesn't believe anything James says.
Thank you.
She
Probably be
checks
back
out.
later. Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Very suspicious that he doesn't know about Third Eye. However, you don't recognize this mask, but this mask is right there. Oh. Okay, that's valid. It was a weak connection. We'll call that a weak connection. So these masks are used during the seminars. However, it's also on this. Okay, that's valid
that's all
too.
for the moment.
That's
Thank you.
valid too. That's valid too. I know everyone keeps saying Matt Smith. Y'all need to look him up. Is this guy related to him somehow? That's what y'all need to be making these connections. They really had him open that gate at every time of the day, and I love that.
Ask you a couple more things, please. What do you know about this?
Ooh, cool. He's holding it up.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
We talked
you
to him about the
don't recognize
mask.
any of the symbols on it?
Oh, sorry.
So you don't know anything about the symbols. However, this mask was made by a friend. You knew about this symbol.
Aha.
Something, what's not clicking? What's
Ryan,
not clicking?
You just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes. Yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third
Oh.
Eye?
Oh, not much, really.
Get his
I
ass.
came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Ooh, girl.
Be back later on, if that's
Ooh, girl. You're going to jail, girl. Ooh, girl. I haven't asked Rebecca about it, so I'm going to ask Rebecca and then I'm going to call the chief. Ooh, girl. Prison, girl. Ooh, girl. Put on those handcuffs, girl. Get in that back seat. Don't hit your head, girl.
More questions, if you don't
Ooh,
mind.
girl. You have the right to remain silent, girl.
Have you seen this before?
Ooh,
Don't take
girl.
any notice of that.
Everything you say and do can be used
James
against you,
Wilson is a
girl.
fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And
Okay, read him.
I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth
What
at
the
all?
fuck is going on in here on this day?
None
Thanks, Dee. Ooh, girl. You heard James grows cannabis. However, Liam is dead. You don't take drugs, but you also used to grow salvia? Oh, okay. Well, that's
okay,
fine.
that's it for now. Thank you.
That's fine. I have to make a phone call. I still haven't been to I've never been to the post office. Oh, I'm not allowed. They won't allow me at the post office. They don't allow me at the post office after the incident. Oh, not after the incident. Did this game come out in 2015? They're acting like weed is like hard drugs, yeah.
Lost for ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
Anything else happened?
Oh, really? Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student.
Oh,
put a
Kyle?
devil sign into a tree. Turned out Atlas used the symbol. Simon Thompson explained it. It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the 3 freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The 3 what?
The 3 freedoms. It's about getting rid of your past, or something.
Sounds as daft as that stuff James Wilson was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit
Import
of research, find out
taxes on Tamagotchis.
where they were based, find out what Ryan Rand knows about it particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
Gold Gear 30 months. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. We're doing FMV games now. We're gonna play Immortality. Don't know what that is. Do I need to look it up now? Thank you so much. Queen Corn Dog, thank you for the bits. You played the words flop, diva, and turd on online Scrabble yesterday. Ooh, girl. You got brain rot. Ooh, girl. Something's wrong with your brain. Bailey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Roguegrave, thank you for the bits. Lauren Dillo, thank you for that 13 months. 13 months for Halloween. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, who do y'all think has the contradiction? Because we already found Ryan's contradiction. You would think it would be Rebecca? We're definitely not finishing this in one day. This is probably a 2-parter. I think I think, does this game take around 7 hours or something? Knowing me, 8. I think Simon's hiding something. Napier, thank you for the bits. How it's been, Jim? Like, do you think about... No, I can't think too hard about anything, because then I spiral. I can't think about anything, because I'll start spiraling. But thank you for the bits.
If you don't mind.
You know, you say you don't know anything about Third Eye. But you also make homebrew? Everyone who listens to Third Eye Blind makes homebrew. I think we're past all of this stuff. Probably. Never tried any other. Who do y'all think the contradiction's with? Diamond Lake, thank you for the bits. Simon's actor is trans! We love it. Nice! Well, good to know. Good for you for looking her up, then. Atlas Freedom phrase. Liam's death. Doesn't know about Liam. But what about... Oh, that makes sense, then.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hold Martha. All right, y'all look her up. Diamond Lake's finding the actors. They're in the family. They're family. Atlas guy said he didn't know the symbol. Oh, I already contradicted him about that, didn't I? There must be a contradiction somewhere. Not this Cobalt Benjamin. Rebecca's got a lot of lines. Passy Son, thank you for the bits. Napier, thank you for the bits. Spiraling a bit, but I think that's because you had a Bellini this morning. I don't know what a Bellini is.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
I don't know what a Bellini is. I think it's a fun word, though. Ryan said he's never seen the hand. Oh, the hand symbol. Oh, yeah, that's right. How do I contradict him about that, though? What else did he have? right, we'll go back to Ryan, see what happens. Oh, not after finding out about Third Eye. I didn't remember his footsteps right there, and it scared me.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Bellini? Hold on. What now? Peach juice and what? To meet in the villa. Ryan never heard of Third Eye, but said he used to meet in Village Hall where they met. So let's roll up on him, right? Never came into contact with Third Eye. And then Village Hall. That is so... I don't know if I would have got that one. Thank
According
y'all.
to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the Village Hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase, free to be free, while you were based at the Village Hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Is he gonna try to kill me?
Go on.
You see, Third Eye...
It's kind of obvious,
Third
sweetie.
Eye is...
We know.
Or was Atlas under a different
Sweetie.
name. Sorry.
Don't just stumble.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
Called Great Budworth.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up.
Great Budworth.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been
Nothing but
investigating about
buds.
his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. There was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone.
He's been sipping that whiskey for 3 hours.
Buy a new place. Rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas?
As Atlas.
And it worked?
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff
Did
was
James
true?
know that,
ECT machines, brainwashing.
Transformed to a werewolf.
That exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes. Excuse me, Inspector.
What the fuck is your ringtone?
Hello?
What if it was Third Eye Blonde? I would be so
Well, you're in my
gagged.
car at the moment. All right. All right.
If that's Simon,
See you later.
and he has the car, who has your car?
That was Dad. I have to
that's
go
your
back.
dad.
You can come and
Is he
meet him
hot?
if you like.
Oh.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Oh! I got to 8 p.m. I got an achievement for going to 8 p.m.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan!
What is this decor? I kind of
Just
love
come
it.
in. He's through here.
I kind of love it. It's giving old maiden type of house.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village.
The pleasure.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a Big Mac. You do now.
Father.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk?
Don't yell at
Ryan,
me.
Would you mind leaving us for a while?
People say a few fries short of a Happy Meal. I've never heard a gherkin short of a Big Mac.
Call me if you need me, Dad.
I think he should have said a few crisps
You may begin,
short of
Mr.
a Happy
Holmes,
Meal.
although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is.
His first name? Dad.
But if you want my opinion...
Daddy?
I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, far away.
His name's Daddy.
Thank you.
Oh, chips. Crisps are
Well,
chips,
Paul doesn't
and
take
fries
many
are
prisoners.
chips. Sorry,
It's obvious
I'm
who's pulling the
sorry.
strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in
Oh,
their
I'm
previous
sorry.
guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Oh my God, I have to ask him everything. All right, that's it for today.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Can I come back here?
I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
A lot. Oh, his name's Paul, but I call him Daddy. Is that
Ask you a couple more
okay?
things, please.
Is that
Be back
okay?
later on, if that's okay.
His name's Paul, but I call him Daddy. Is that okay? Is that okay? I haven't saved the game. That's risky. Ooh, girl. We were risking it all today. Ooh, girl, were we risking it all today? All right, that is going to be all for this episode. This is probably a two-parter, so I think we'll finish this next week. Oh, right now, I want everyone to say who they think did it. No, Dylan, thank you for the raid. I'm just about to end the stream, but welcome, Raiders. Raiders, you're gonna want to go back and watch this VOD. We've been trying to solve a mystery. We've been trying to solve a mystery. Welcome so much, Raiders. I do appreciate that, Dylan. Thank you so much. Well, you're fabulous. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Ginger Honey, thank you so much for the 19 months. I appreciate you as well. Good to see you. I do appreciate it. Who do y'all think it was? I'm willing to bet. I think it's Bartender Lady. I think it's Rebecca so far. I think it's Rebecca. I think a motive is going to be, it's going to be revealed that she knew about the affair. But I don't know why she would have killed Kate. I don't know why. I don't know. You think it was Kyle? I'm not even sure Kyle's a suspect. I'm not even entirely sure. Oh, you can replay all the scenes. Oh, that's cool. Look at this, too. We have all this background info. So I think we've officially met everyone. I think Paul is the last person we were meeting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Something to think about. You think Ryan... Oh, you think it was a double. You think it's a double job. Y'all, I do love a great mystery. NZC, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, on Thursday, we're playing more Monster High New Ghoul in Skewel as DD Mega Doo-Doo. So you're definitely going to want to be here for that. Won't be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, but I'll be back on Thursday. Friday... Oh, Timberborn! We're gonna be building a city for beavers. Oh. But for now... Oh, Auntie M, thank you for the follow. Welcome to you as well. But for now... Oh, no. That's all for today. Satan! Thank y'all so much for being here. Thanks for the bits, donations, subs, gift subs, wonderful Patreon patrons. I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm really enjoying playing it with y'all. I know, I'm having so much fun. Okay, y'all, stay hydrated. Thank you to the mods for keeping us safe and keeping the vibes cool. Stay hydrated, exhibit self-care, get some rest. Love y'all so much. I will see y'all Thursday.